All right, guys, welcome in. I don't see anybody on yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started. You guys can watch it later. So I just went to my LCS this week and wanted to show you what I got. It was a small pickup. I just spent about $285, so very small, but it's kind of an average pickup. So thought I'd share it with you. First thing is I got 90% silver. And that came in different kinds of things. In these dimes, Merc dimes and Roosevelt dimes in this book. For whatever reason, the dealer wanted to sell it this way. So it ended up being $2.40 face. And 90% right now is going for $25, which is it's hard to swallow that, but that's what the price is now for silver, $25 face. Maybe you can get a better deal than that. That's what I paid. So that's that, $2.40 face. And then I picked up a number of these Littleton packages of, these are silver. So Franklin, average circulated, looks like they're all that way. Here's a seated, no, Standing Liberty, and quarter, that's average circulated for sure. A Barber quarter, that's average circulated. These are nothing rare, but 1914 Barber quarter. Here's another one, 1912. And let's see, 1944, hopefully you can see that okay. Yeah, 1944 Liberty, Walking Liberty. Another quarter, this is a Barber. And again, average circulated 1925 Standing Liberty, and some dimes, Roosevelt, Barber, Mercury, common years. And then this Rhode Island, Block Island Park silver quarter. So that's beautiful. Nice cameo there. It's a nice, and that one's choice proof. Let's see. See where that's showing up. There we go. We got 4 people on. Welcome in. So yeah, that's the silver. Oh, there's one other thing that was 90%. And that's a 1964 proof set. And it's Philadelphia mint. These are real nice. Not even toned or anything. Hopefully you can see that. And that's 1964, 90% silver. Beautiful coins. It's nice when they're sealed. They stay in great shape. Sometimes there's toning, but that's a nice set. That will do well. So all of that, like I said, bought it at 25 times face. So that was roughly $6.80 total face for those with the dimes and the Littleton packages. It was $6.80 face. So roughly $170 for that. At 25 times face. Then these pandas, if you can see those, got 2 of these, real nice. MS70, 2017, both of them. They're both MS70 pandas. These are the 30 gram, almost an ounce. I don't know when they changed that, but I think they're an ounce. But back in the day, in 2017, they were 30 gram. So 2017, those should do well. I paid 40, which is high, but I think I can get 50 for them. So I'll make a little bit on that, not much. All right, and then the rest of the stuff's all common. Nothing too spectacular. It's a couple of dollars older certificates. And for whatever reason, this person wanted to crinkle it all up. So that's also a silver certificate. I think it's a 57. So those you can see that. And I just paid $2 for these, so I didn't pay anything extra. So tough to lose on those at $2. Let's see. Then last, like I said, this is all common face. This one's silver, I guess. Last one that's silver. So this was a Canadian, Royal Canadian Mint. I think this one is silver. It's a 67. So very toned, nice purple toning, that purple and blue toning there on that, if you can see that. And so that's a 1967 Canadian proof set. Lastly are the just common books. Nothing spectacular here. Just there's Buffalo nickels, Lincoln cents, both the wheat cents and memorial. You can see that. Again, pretty average stuff, so I just wanted to share it with you. With typical, whatever I just pick up is what he has at the coin store. Unfortunately, I'm not able to see the chat, so if there is anything going on, I'll try to respond afterwards. More Lincoln cents and another nickel book. This one has some war nickels in it, silver war nickels. I think there's 2, 4, 5. So I paid for the books. I paid $22, which, because the Buffalo nickels are 30 to 50 cents each, and the war nickels are $1.50. That's how I got to 22. I don't know exactly what the numbers were. Usually I just pay $1 or $2 for books like Lincoln cents. So that's, but the nickels and the Buffalo nickels and the war nickels raised that price. So that was $22 for those. And then lastly, I have just other face sets, Sacagaweas, and these are no silver here. These are all clad. $50, a Liberty 2001 $50 that's clad in a capsule. And then these are just mint sets that are no envelope, no COA or anything, just the sets. And so they just paid about $1 a piece, I think, on those. And then I got 12 of these. These are Lincoln Memorial, and just paid face for that. So all of these together, total was $12. So very, very cheap. And I just put these in junk drawers and lots that I just sell, blow them out. Usually I make a little bit of profit that way. So that is that. I guess I don't have a way to look at the chat, so because I'm doing this from my phone, maybe I can take a look here. I don't think there's anything in the chat anyway. All right, guys, that's that. Welcome your feedback, and just wanted to do a live. I'll try to do more of these, and it's a Saturday evening, and just getting ready for dinner, so I thought I'd do a quick live session with you guys. So all total, that was $285, and I think I explained all the prices on everything. Didn't pay too much over as far as premium, except on the silver and the pandas. But that's a typical lot, a smaller one, but that's what he happened to have at the store at the time. And every time I go in, there's something different, so I try to go in as often as I can, but it's usually just once a week. All right, guys. I'm going to wrap up. I see most people have dropped anyway, so we'll catch you next time.